over this nigga, bro. Why is Robert like that? Welcome back, guys, to a video on the Ghost Flash channel. Genesis is done. Jenny is down. Man. So we were driving home and Rod decided to call me, tell me that my right side lights didn't work. And then all of a sudden, all my lights inside went off, the car shut off, then I had no brakes and no power steering, and then now we're here. And he helped me out, got me home, get my truck. She came, and Rod was over here sitting on the side of the road, watching the car as she was broken down. I always thought the first time it'd be on its tow truck, it'd be me towing it to like a show or something, or to get tuned. But no, it's towing because it broke. It didn't even make it. Dude, I have my fabrication appointment next week. Now I gotta cancel that. I was getting fabrication work for the big turbo kit done next week.
The best of it, bro.
Right? And now this is where she at. No Harley, no Genesis, no Miata. Truck's next, guys. Someone totaled. No, I'm playing.
Oh, shit.
Alright, guys, update. We're back at the house. The vehicle is here, but she broken. But she's home. She's home. Now to diagnose it. We got the boy Rod over here. Got the truck, the Z. And yeah. Alright, guys, so I did not film. I don't know why I didn't film, but that's my bumper. But anyways, so Cena came over, Whitley came over, and we're all like diagnosing it. But in the beginning, it was just Cena here. And so what we found, there's a lot of wires that were burnt to a crisp, fused other wires and stuff that was on fire in the engine bay. That was problem number one. Problem number two, my fuse box that was inside of my car as well had a lot of fire damage from wires. So at the moment, it's looking like it was an electrical fire, electrical issue, stuff like that, shorts in the system. But on the side of the freeway, what I initially noticed that both my ECU fuses were blown on the passenger side fuse box. There's a couple of fuses blown in the driver's side fuse box. So in my head, I was like, dang, I probably fried my ECU. That's what I initially thought. So the car was bricked, no power at all. Driving down the road, as I said, whole car just went dark, shut off, nothing, no power steering, no power brakes, none of that. I had a Flintstone car at that point. So yeah, today I'll put in the clip. Sienna was able to get the car started again. So we know the motor is good. The motor's not blown. The motor is still in good condition, which is a good thing because I was panicking about that. ECM also means ECU was not fried. What it was, I'll try to show them before the camera and show you. So the fuses that were over here that were blown, let me show you those real quick actually. So the fuses, this is my air suspension fuse, but the yellow 20 amp right there, and I think the 20 amp over here was blown. Those were the two ECU fuses, ECU1, ECU2. So that is what was blown over here that I saw on the side of the freeway. This side, there's a couple of fuses over here that were blown. But the fuse that Sienna replaced, or not replaced, I had an old one that was already blown, but it wasn't as bad as this current one. Sienna was able to get it started. So this fuse right here, this long one that has like 9 fuses into it. So this is an old one that I had that was bad, but when this one was bad because this has my radio fuse in it, so my radio didn't work. They had to replace the radio fuse popped. But on that one, the other one we had, almost the entire thing was like messed up, and there's a couple of places where it was really bad. So we put this one in, and then the car started making noises. We're like, oh, we did something, it's making noises. So we fully tightened it, got it put it in the car. Then the car was able to crank, but at this point all the dash lights and everything turned on, but the car was just cranking, wasn't actually firing over. So like we're like, dang. But after a few tries and some looking and stuff like that, it ended up firing it up. So the engine is good. The car does run. I'll put a video on the screen if I didn't already. But now my main concern now was solving other problems with the vehicle. So the other problems that we're now still experiencing is that, so when the car is normally when the car is off, you can turn on the accessories like accessory lights. Nothing works at all when the car is off. And when you put it into the first accessory mode, Still, nothing to the car works. When you get to the secondary accessory mode where the fuel pump kicks in, then lights were able to turn on and everything, and we're like, okay, so it's good. And then we ended up finding out that the DRLs on that headlight don't work, and the entire tail light on the right side does not work, and the brake lights on both sides don't work, and the license plate lights still don't work. So now that we fixed the issue, we got the car able to start, but now we have a whole bunch of lights on the right side of the car that don't work. So DRLs don't work, the blinkers do, and the headlights do. And now we go to the tail lights. This entire tail light does not work, and only this one illuminated with little wing things. Then we noticed license plate lights don't work. And then when you step on the brake pedal, this light still stays illuminated, but it doesn't actually show like when you brake, like the flash. This tail light just does absolutely nothing. The only thing that works in this tail light is the blinker. So if anybody wants to comment down below if they know anything that could be wrong, please let me know, because I don't know. We've chased every fuse in this car, and all the fuses and relays are now officially good. Besides that one in my radar just doesn't work because that was the old one where my radar didn't work. Other than that, everything, all fuses, relays that we've checked do work. And we took out this tail or headlight, and we pulled out, Sienna pulled out the bulb. He ran a wire from the positive side of the battery directly to the pigtail to power the pigtail, and then that's when that tail light started to work and this DRL started to work. And they were like, okay. But then still the brake lights still didn't work, and neither did the license plate lights. Then we unplug obviously the power that we had going directly to the battery, put the bulb back in, put it back in, but once again it didn't work. So if anybody has any ideas what could be wrong with this car, please help me, because as you guys know, we were my fabrication appointment was this week for the car. The next was the tune. Like, this car was starting to come together. I was looking at wheels. I just copped some new stuff over there that you guys I've not released to the video yet, but you guys just saw a sneak peek. Like, this car is coming together, and this happens. So great start to 2021, guys. Miata. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys, Miata's also insurance totaled it. That's another video coming soon. But other than that, the truck is back. It's been gone for 3 weeks, broken transfer case. Truck is now back. The Z is in the process of getting a whole bunch of stuff done to it. So a whole bunch of Z content coming. Now the Jenny's out of commission. So now I just have the truck for right now. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.
That I'm lost in my